You've been waiting for the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. Earlier this season, it was Chicago coming away with the loss in this matchup against the Thunder.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Smooth out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Durant dishes to Garrett. Fires at the elbow. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Yes, Garrett. It's got his second basket of the game. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
You know, you shoot the ball as poorly as they did that night, you're not going to win many games.
Well, Steve, it's not just difficult to win a game with low shooting percentages like theirs. It's nearly impossible.
On defense, the Bulls. Durant with a screen on Butler. Here's the teardrop. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Knocked away. Passes it to Rose. It's rebounded by Garrett. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And the pass to Durant. Lets it fly. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rose with the ball. Now defended by Garrett. Rose passes to Butler. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 5. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and the shot is good. Westbrook's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bulls still looking like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. Shot's good from Butler. Here's Westbrook. He had 25 points in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
It wasn't just offense either, Kevin, and he was so disruptive defensively. I don't remember how many steals he had, but man, he was dominant out there.
And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. Well, you look at Smooth, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Derrick Rose, just behind him. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Noah with a screen for Rose. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I'd prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Noah kicks to McDermott. Gasol, a screen on Durant. Now here's McDermott. Tight defense on him. Nice shot from 10 feet out. McDermott's got his first 2 points.
That's a very good high percentage look right there.
Here's Garrett. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Butler dishes to McDermott. The kick out to Rose. And he banks in the layup.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah,
Clark.
when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Well, Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Durant with the screen on Butler. Garrett, the pass to Durant, and Adams kicks to Garrett. Lays it up and banks it in. Garrett's got 10.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Pass to Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Well, Thunder have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And, Kevin, immediately when you start talking about averaging a triple-double, you think about Oscar Robertson. That is a remarkable accomplishment.
Westbrook with it, averaging 19 points per contest. And Garrett kicks to Durant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Here's Noah. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. All alone.
Oh, ridiculous.
Tore it down that time. That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
And that one's good.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense. Just keep firing.
Here's Garrett. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. I'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Doris?
Defending Kevin Durant is one of their focal points in this matchup. He told me that Durant gives defenders problems because he can pull up and shoot at any time from any distance. He said usually you can try and funnel and trap a player, but with Kevin, there isn't really a way to force him out of his range.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Garrett. He's got 10. Durant dishes to Garrett. Goes back up. And too long on the shot.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Rose passes to Gasol. It's rebounded by Garrett. Garrett's got his third rebound on the night. Outside Durant. The 19-foot shot. Shot's good. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Some changes for Chicago. Gibson comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Thornton in for Pau Gasol. Rose kicks to Butler. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his third assist on the night. Here's Garrett. And he elevates for the slam. Taj Gibson did not like that. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man. Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he? It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Here's Garrett. Oh,
look out.
Watch out below. Wow.
And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a...
That was awesome.
Look out below. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Thornton. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Durant dishes to Garrett. Kicks it to Jones. Garrett, the pass to Durant. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Jukic. Here's Garrett. He shoots again, and he sinks the layup. Garrett's got 18 points.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
Thornton with it. Now guarded by Garrett. Snell. And Durant sends it back.
They've done a terrific job rebounding here so far, allowing no second chance points.
14 seconds.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Doug McDermott. His last 10 games, 5th in field goal percentage. And his three-point field goal accuracy has been really impressive. He's ranked in the top 15.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, you think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on. You don't take bad shots. And you let the game come to you. You don't force shots. Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Here's Jukic. Can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 5. Garlob and Durant sends it back. Here's Garrett. He's guarded by Thornton. And there it is again from him. Shot good from Garrett. Garrett's got 20.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here. Puts up the baby hook. Here's Gibson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
The Thunder leading by 5. Here's Garrett. 20 points for him. Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Thornton. Here's Snell. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
And Garrett kicks to Jones. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Doug McDermott. The Thunder shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team.
Kind of passing is that?
Going into this.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Pacers in Indiana.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Snell in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
In a big game for Smooth. 22 points and 2 steals.
He's just been making one play after another, from one baseline to the other, covering the whole court.
Full throttle up and down the court. He has not let up one bit.
Snell dishes to Rose. Into Noah. It's tipped. Snell kicks to Butler. Feeds it to Snell. Here's Gasol. Nails the baby hook. Gasol's got 8.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Garrett.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Rose kicks it to Noah. The dish now to Butler. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
For Chicago, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Westbrook passes to Garrett. They double him with Noah. Westbrook. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Rose. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Butler kicks to Gasol. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. Tipped away. Westbrook with the steal. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Jones kicks to Garrett. Rose with the double team. Gasol with the steal. Pass to Butler. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Durant. And here's the break. Here's Garrett. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest, the most steals per game. 4th, Kevin Durant.
And this set of guys can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. And that damage isn't just limited to one part of the court.
Yeah, you kicked that one right between the uprights, Steve. As small forwards, they're called on to cover a lot of distance at the defensive end. A lot of ground they need to cover. Those steals have come from everywhere.
Here's Garrett, and he has 28 points for the game. Westbrook with a wide-open look. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Smooth is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Rose double-teamed. Noah dishes to Snell. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Garrett. Rose goes in. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Well, at 89%, he has established himself as one of the league's best from the stripe.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Oklahoma City has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. Smooth in their last game against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He had 70 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Rose against Westbrook. Rose passes to Butler. Back to Rose. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. The Thunder with the lead. It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Adams. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Rose has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dishes it to Snell. Thunder with the rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Perry Jones. Here's Garrett, defended by Butler. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Thunder lead by 1. Outside Rose. Out left to the wing. From 15 feet away, it's Gasol missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Shot's good by Durant.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Here's Gasol. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Gasol's got 7 now in this quarter. Oklahoma City has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. And Garrett kicks to Westbrook. He feeds it to Garrett. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And he gets it to go. And that's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Noah with a screen for Rose. Adams against Noah.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Penalty situation.
Free throw, good, Rose.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Thornton comes in for Tony Snell. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Thunder leading by 3. Westbrook kicks to Garrett. He dishes it to Durant. And the 3 off target.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Oklahoma City has gotten out from 3-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Now the feed to Lamb. He kicks it to Garrett. Ibaka with the screen on Rose. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now Noah. 14 points from him the last game against Toronto.
And Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. So he was very aggressive with his game, attacking the D and capitalizing on those free throws.
5 to shoot. From deep, Thornton. The shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Mavericks game, guys. That should be a good one.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Gibson dishes to Rose. Outside Butler. Right side Rose. Takes the 13-footer. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Jokic, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. He has 5.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Thornton.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Here's Ibaka. It's all in by the Bulls. Noah's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first one, I'm not seeing that.
Well, you can't play the score. I mean, you've got to play the game, and I think they've got to continue to attack. You're right, Clark. Got to mix it up a little bit. I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
The Thunder leading by 3. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Out to Ibaka. Durant up top, defended by Butler. Garrett. His three-pointer's off the mark. Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Rose with the ball. Now defended by Garrett. Passes it to Gibson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Garrett. He has 30. And the shot is good. Garrett's got 12 points now in the quarter.
They've taken so many shots down there, and they're knocking him down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. And here they go. Ibaka, the pass to Lamb. Durant for 3. The shot no good.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I mean, I just try to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I just can't try to go at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm just trying to keep the ball moving.
Good luck with that, young man. Kevin, a young talent looking to do whatever it takes to make it in the NBA.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. First things first, how about the job we've done in the paint offensively? It was men against boys down there. We've had our way with them. Our focus has to be operating.
Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
The second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Smooth. And it's Adams in at the 5.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
Westbrook against Rose. Westbrook kicks to Garrett. Fades and shoots, and he gets it to go. Garrett's got 34.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And Butler, here we go. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Gasol.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Ibaka slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
Outside Rose. Butler attacking. Misses off the right iron.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
And Garrett kicks to Westbrook. No good on the triple. Bulls trail by 5. Butler dishes to Gasol. sinks it from just inside the baseline. Gasol's got 17 now.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 P's, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
Man, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Rose with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Now here's Rose. Defense is right there. And yes, sir, that one drops. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
The pass to Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's 13 points for Butler.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And this, now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. And you take a look at Westbrook, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, smooth. Westbrook passes to Garrett. They set the screen to the middle. Here's Adams again, Oklahoma City.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Puts up the baby hook and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Kevin Durant. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. 14th in free throw shooting, 16th in steals, and he's been quite an offensive threat, averaging enough points to put him in the top 20 in scoring.
Yeah, and going back to his free throw percentage, Steve, I mean, this guy's really been locked in at the foul line. I mean, his mechanics are flawless.
Westbrook gets a screen from Garrett. Shot on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Butler goes in. Gasol kicks to Rose. Pass to Noah. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 9 points for Joakim Noah.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Garrett dishes to Durant. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Garrett. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. To the inside. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 4. The 3 ball. And the shot is good. Garrett's got 39.
That's his first 3-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Rose double teamed. Outside Gasol. Out to the wing. Great D that time from Westbrook. Thunder have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And the layup is good. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Rose goes in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And of course the Trailblazers a game behind.
You know, I think for Oklahoma City, they've come out strong. I mean, sitting high atop the standings in the early going. A bit surprising, but very impressive, too.
Well, such a talented roster, Clark, and they're leaving no doubt. I mean, this is a team with a chance to go all the way.
And the Bulls making a change here. Gibson's checked in.
Boy, desperation 3. I think he's got to look to move the ball on in that situation.
Rose passes to Gasol. Gasol is doubled. Right side Gasol. Galobe, 5 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Tony Snell's checked in for Chicago. Thornton comes in for Derrick Rose. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Atkins checked in. And Durant with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Here's McDermott. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. Here is Durant. 14 points for him. Here's Garrett. Can't connect from short range.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Kicks it to Thornton for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And Garrett kicks to Jones. Pass to Atkins. Durant for 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
You can see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but just didn't get it to go.
Garlob, covered by Garrett, feeds to Thornton for the lead. They get it back. Here's Snell, averaging 6 points per contest. Marcus Thornton on the wing. Garlob. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Garrett, and he's got 41. McGarry, and that one is stuffed right through. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
The offensive rebound.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
The wide open look for Durant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. Thornton with it. Now defended by Garrett. The dish now to Snell. Gibson with the screen on Durant. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Thornton with it. The 3. That's good. Thornton's got 12 in the game.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Garrett, the pass to McGarry. Dishes it to Garrett. Here's McGarry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Thunder have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. That free throw good from McGarry.
That's the way to make the free ones count.
2 shots.
Get up. You're going in.
23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Westbrook. Jukic, covered by Noah. Here's Jukic, and the basket good. He has 7.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Here's Noah. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feed, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
Yeah, the timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. Thornton out there with Rose. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Double team on Rose. Butler on the wing. Back to Rose. Launches a 3. And Thornton with the basket on the assist by Rose.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Thunder shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
Oh, come on. You've got to get the 2 points there.
Poked away. Westbrook dishes to Garrett.
Wow, what a throwdown. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
And then jammed down as he goes right over Pau Gasol. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
And it's Rose penetrating.
How about the night Derrick Rose is having? He has 20 points and 10 assists also. He's passing the ball so well right now. And is really focused at the charity stripe, too.
Yeah, his confidence is at an all-time high. You can see just how well he's playing, how much he believes in his game.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And Garrett kicks to Adams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Durant, no good.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
Back to Butler. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Westbrook kicks to Garrett. Screened by Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. He feeds it to Adams. He dishes it to Westbrook. He kicks it to Garrett. 4 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Butler. It counts. And the foul. Adams. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And the Thunder making a switch here. McGarry's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. McDermott's checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Durant, the pass to Garrett. No good from outside.
Well, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
Rose dishes to McDermott. Butler on the way. The feed to McDermott. Passes it to Noah. Great D that time from Durant. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Garrett. McDermott with the double team. Durant kicks to Garrett. Jacks up a 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Garrett's got 51.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And it's Rose penetrating. Counted from 12. And the Bulls lead by 3.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Here's Garrett. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Joakim Noah. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
And their passing also continues to be outstanding, Clark. In the second half, we were really seeing a good, efficient offense as a result of that ball movement.
Noah the screen. And it's Rose penetrating. The pass to McDermott. Another shot. Back to Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got 8 here in the quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Westbrook kicks to Garrett. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And a lot of contact right there. I think the officials are making the correct call here. And this sort of call, of course, always about protecting the players. You can't allow unnecessary contact. And sometimes the players let the emotion get the best of them.
That's the way to make the free ones count.
You know, see, I don't think... Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Durant, the pass to Lamb. Pass to Ibaka. 6 to shoot. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. McDermott's checked in for Chicago. Butler comes in for Marcus Thornton. Smooth checked in for Oklahoma City. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. With the game hanging in the balance, he tried to give his players some added motivation, saying, quote, "This is the time, guys. Right now. Be in this moment. Do your job, and we'll get the win." Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. They throw good. Garrett.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Chicago leading. Outside Rose. Kicks it to Butler. From deep. It's rebounded by Garrett. Thunder have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Durant dishes to Garrett. Back to Durant, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. McDermott kicks to Gibson. McDermott with the screen for Gibson. Pass to Rose. Rose double-teamed. Feeds it to McDermott. And it's off from three-point range. The Thunder shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Here's Garrett. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 61 points for Smooth.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the three-point shot. You just don't want to fall too much in love with it.
It's tipped. Rose passes to McDermott, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. McDermott's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Garrett. They grab their own miss. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And Garrett drops them both. Chicago trailing here. And here is Butler. And Rose wide open. He shoots. And the Bulls another 3.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
Here's Garrett. Here's Jukic. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. Shot's good by Gibson. Gibson's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block. Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
There's the double team with Lamb, and that's going to be a treble.
Well, he had just one turnover in the first half, and he's already surpassed that total here in the second.
Here's Garrett, and Gibson sends it back. Jukic drilled from 11 feet out. Rose with the ball.
2 minutes,
1:56 left in the game. Now the dish to Noah. The kick outside to Butler. Rose gets a wide open look. Here's Noah. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Noah's got 10 points here in the second half. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Garrett to the left side wing. Lamb. Here's Jukic. Tries yet again. Outside for Durant. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And Chicago shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Right side Rose. Dishes to Gibson. Rose kicks to Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Butler's got the lead back up to 4 now for Chicago. Oklahoma City's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Launches it. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Incredible back and forth action. The crowd going crazy. 1 minute, a three-pointer on one side of the floor, and then boom. They come right back and bury a triple of their own.
Pure white-hot intensity, guys. A perimeter bomb fest right now.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they got the clock stopped.
McGarry's check in for the Thunder.
He just has such a great rhythm at the line, whether it's with a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance like it is now. Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big, big moment in this game.
55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Rose goes in. Here's Noah. Sinks it. The Thunder shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. And Garrett kicks to Ibaka. Nails it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Man, it's nothing but bottoms for Ibaka right now.
And so here in Chicago, guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Rose. It's full.
Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Their strategy wouldn't be bad to use it here if they need to.
Here's Garrett. Durant just inside the line. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Well, Kev, that took forever. I don't know what took him so long, but the coaching staff can't be pleased with that right now.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. Here's Garrett. Can't get the 3 to fall. And so the big...
Derek, tremendous work on the glass tonight. How important is that aspect of the game to...
Wasn't pretty, that's for sure.